Good morning, students. So, this is my second video on standard costing. In standard costing, the second type is material cost variance. Material cost variance, it is a difference between standard cost and actual cost. Material cost variance, it is a difference between standard cost and actual cost. So, material cost variance is represented as standard cost minus actual cost. Material cost variance, so it is a difference between standard cost and actual cost. Now we'll see what do you mean by standard cost. So standard cost is equal to standard quantity into standard price. So how to find out the standard cost now? Standard cost is equal to standard quantity into standard price. In the same way, actual cost is equal to actual quantity into actual price. So as simple as this, when you're going to find out material cost variance, you have to put the formula as standard cost minus actual cost. So what do you mean by standard cost? Standard cost is equal to standard quantity into standard price. The same way, actual cost is equal to actual quantity into actual price. Now, to understand this, we are going to solve one problem on material cost variance. Now, see problem number 2 in standard costing. So, we have to find out the material cost variance. From the following information, calculate material cost variance separately for P and Q. So already they have given the required information, material PQ, standard quantity they have given, standard price, actual quantity and actual price. Now they have asked to solve the problem. So we'll see first for material P. So what is the formula for material cost variance? Material cost variance is equal to standard cost minus actual cost. Then how to find out the standard cost? Standard cost is equal to standard quantity into standard price is equal to, for material P, what is the standard quantity here? That is 20. Write it as 20 into what is the standard price? That is 2. Write it as 2 is equal to 20 into 2, it will come to 40. Next, actual cost is equal to actual quantity into actual price. Now we'll see for material P, actual quantity is 25 and actual price is 2.5. Write it as actual quantity is 25 into actual price is 2.5 is equal to 25 into 2.5. It will come up to 62.5. Now, therefore, material cost variance is equal to, it is standard cost minus actual cost. Standard cost minus actual cost is equal to, what is the standard cost here? That is 40 minus actual cost 62.5 is equal to 40 minus 62.5. It will come to minus 22.5. So as this is a negative, we have to mention it as non-favorable variance. So if in case the result is positive, that is, if in case it is a positive, we have to mention it as favorable variance. If it is a negative, we have to mention it as non-favorable variance or adverse variance. Next, we'll see for material Q. Material Q. The same way, write the formula material cost variance is equal to standard cost minus actual cost. Standard cost minus actual cost. So, standard cost is equal to standard quantity into standard price. Now see in the problem, for material Q, standard quantity is 30, standard price is 3. Write it as 30 into 3 is equal to 30 into 3, it will come to 90. Next, actual cost is equal to actual quantity into actual price is equal to, what is the actual quantity for material Q? That is 35. Write it as 35 into, what is the actual price? That is 2.75 is equal to 35 into 2.75. How much it will come? Up to 96.25. Now, therefore, material cost variance is equal to standard cost minus actual cost is equal to, what is the standard cost here? That is 90 and actual cost is 96.25. Therefore, 90 minus 96.25 is equal to, it will come to minus 6.25. So this is also non favorable variance. This is also a non-favorable variance. As this is a negative, we have to mention it as non-favorable variance. And you can also compare as if actual cost is more than standard cost, that is non-favorable variance. If actual cost is less than standard cost, it is favorable variance.